All right, what's up, guys? So today's topic for this weekly group call is going to be covering building a champion mindset. We got our boy C-Bum here, five-time champ. I figured that, he would be a good picture to use because this is something that he talks about quite a bit. So we'll dive right in. I wanted to show you guys this here. These things that we're going to cover, the topics that we're going to cover, are exactly what I did to shift my mindset that truly helped me achieve this transformation. If you've known me for a while, I've been in the gym for close to 10 years now, but my nutrition was something that I struggled with for the longest time. And a part of that reason was I never really believed in myself. I always doubted my ability to stick to a good nutrition program or just kind of eat a healthier lifestyle. And using the topics that we're about to cover and the tips that I'm about to give, this is exactly what helped me get to this point and truly has given me the trajectory of my physique and my bodybuilding career that I'm going towards now. So first, we'll start with the importance of mindset. Your mindset truly shapes your actions and influences your success in anything that you're trying to achieve, whether it be physical fitness, health, professional, business, whatever it may be. Your mindset is going to shape the actions that are eventually going to get you there or not. And this is what separates the great from the average. Something that a lot of professionals have are a ridiculously strong mindset. It's honestly what paves their path for them. So here we have a little diagram that I wanted to throw up here, and it just says focusing on changing your identity. Okay, identity shift is huge, and that is probably one of the biggest things that allowed me to get this far. Um, you don't start with what, you start with who. And what that means is you must accept the fact that the identity that you may have started with before you started your fitness journey might not align with who you want to become. And that's okay. You might not be there yet, but you need to lean into who it is that you want to become. For example, myself, I wanted to be a bodybuilder. I never thought I could do it. And that was because I never had the identity of a bodybuilder. When I changed my mindset to, I will just live the life of a bodybuilder, I will identify as somebody who is a bodybuilder, it made the process much, much easier for me. It came a lot more natural. Instead of thinking, okay, I want to be 10% body fat, get super ripped, get super jacked, I shifted to, okay, what is the identity I want to become? What is the process that this identity does every day? And I know that if I do this process on a daily basis, I will receive the outcomes that I'm looking for. So that is the importance of that identity shift. First, you need to recognize your potential. Like I said, we might not be there yet, guys, but you need to lean into that identity that you want and are aspiring to become. Acknowledge that your identity is not fixed. It can evolve over time. You can truly change who it is that you want to be and embrace the idea that you have the potential to become the person you dream of. And a lot of times you'll hear people say, fake it till you make it. When it comes to fitness goals and your identity shift, that shit's very accurate. Fake it till you make it. Tell yourself that you want to be a healthy person and live the lifestyle of a healthy person. Accept that you're a healthy person. You don't have to be perfect to be a healthy person and live like a healthy individual. And you will start to notice that the process on a daily basis will just become a lot easier once you start to actually identify as a healthy person or identify as somebody who doesn't drink versus somebody who says, I'm on a diet right now. I'm not drinking right now. I'm taking a break or, whatever it may be. Instead of going with that, you just say, no, I don't eat that. Or no, I only eat this. I only eat whole foods, or I don't drink, or I only drink water, whatever it may be. You need to recognize your potential and shift into that identity. And also, when it comes to this, I kind of touched on it. Understand that you need to adopt a growth mindset. And by that, I mean, everybody faces challenges, no matter who you are, even myself, whether you're a professional, you will face challenges and, they will be difficult challenges, but you need to view these challenges as opportunities for learning and for improvement. If I took every challenge and obstacle and every fuck up that I've ever made as failure, I wouldn't have gotten this far, and neither would have a lot of successful people. And you need to shift your self-perception to see these setbacks as just temporary. and not reflection of your abilities. Like I said, nobody is perfect. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I am perfect. Like I've never cheated on my diet or I've never done this or that. It's not about being perfect. It's about understanding that it's growth and adapting to your changes, adapting to the obstacles that you may face. And to kind of piggyback off of that, celebrate the small wins, guys. Like I said, nobody's perfect. If they tell you they are, they're full of shit. And you need to celebrate the small wins, whether it be waking up 5 minutes earlier, whether it be choosing not to eat a bag of chips for dinner, whether it be showing up to the gym, doing your cardio, or maybe only doing 10 minutes of your cardio. Yes, it might not be the ideal end goal that we're looking for, but it's a step in the right direction. And if you keep making those steps in the right direction, eventually you'll walk miles and you'll see success come your way. All right, so I got this picture here because I heard this analogy and it's a really good one. And it's just this is a picture, an analogy for the next topic we're gonna cover. If you were driving on the road and you ended up getting a flat tire like this, so you had to pull over, you get out of the car and you saw that you have one flat tire. What are you gonna do? You're going to sit there and try to either A, fix the tire, replace the tire with a spare, or B, call somebody to try to come help you and get you off the side of the road, whether it be getting towed or a friend that can kind of help you. The one thing that you're not going to do is get out of the car, see that you have one flat tire, and say, well, the whole trip is over. I might as well just slash the rest of my tires. Get out and slash the tires. That is what you're not going to do. And I use this analogy because this is what I struggled with the most when it came to my nutrition. I was that type of person that said, hey, I cheated on my diet or I had something I wasn't supposed to have, one little small snack. What's the point? I might as well throw the rest of the day out and just eat like shit. And that is the worst mindset that you can have. And that is the all or nothing mindset. This held me back for so long, guys. And this is what truly allowed me to see the progress that I've seen in such a quick time period, is because I've accepted that consistency will always beat perfection. Sustainable, balanced choices rather than extreme short-term measures is always the way to go. And I preach this. I always preach this to my clients. You guys know it's about sustainable fat loss. It's not about starving you, losing a bunch of weight just for you to feel like shit and put it back on after you binge eat. We are here to see long-term growth. All right. And with that being said, learn from the setbacks. The all or nothing mentality will get you nowhere because setbacks happen to everyone. And if you give up during when you see one little setback or you make one little mistake, that's the same issue that I used to have, and you'll get nowhere. So just look at these setbacks as an opportunity for learning and adjust, guys. It's not complete failure. And, it might be a small failure, but you learn from it and you just keep moving. So you got to develop some resilience and analyze these setbacks, and adjust the strategies and move forward. The end goal will always remain the same, right? Whether it be, I don't know, lose 50 pounds or get to 12% body fat, get healthier. The end goal remains the same, but sometimes the plan needs to pivot. And that's because perfection doesn't exist. So there's no need to live with that all or nothing mentality because most of the time you'll get nothing. All right, this is a really corny picture, but it's the only picture I could find. So we got two people working out together, and this is something that made a huge impact on me also, is a supportive community. Luckily for my clients in Silverback Strength and my athletes, we have this. We have a big group chat, and I'm super advocate of everybody, sharing their wins, their weekly wins, small wins, no matter how small it is. And we want to celebrate that, dude, because it makes a huge difference. Sharing your experiences, your challenges and successes motivates the other people more than you know. In the same way that somebody else's experiences, challenges, and successes can motivate you. And for me, this is something that I found at the private gym that I started going to here in the area. The cool thing with online coaching is that you get to connect with a lot of people from a lot of different parts of the world. We might not be in the same exact gym, but we can share all our experiences, challenges, and successes still within our group chat. And with that being said, establish accountability partnerships. This is something that I want to kind of hone in on a little bit more within our community. It's so good. You know, for a lot of my clients, I do one-on-one coaching, so I am your accountability partner. But find somebody else in our system, guys. Find another client, find another athlete that's kind of on that same mission as you. And nothing is more motivating than a little bit of a rivalry. All right. You become good friends, you guys challenge each other's, and you learn from each other's mistakes and experiences. Because it's crazy how much more motivation and discipline you can acquire just solely surrounding yourself with people that are looking to do the same thing. And I kind of hit on this already, but you know, celebrate the wins. Everybody should celebrate their wins together. Small wins, big wins. It's all a win no matter what. So definitely should take the time to celebrate those. All right. I believe this is the last topic, if I remember correctly. Once again, a corny little picture, but it's all I could find. This one's a little straightforward, and it's going to be your self-talk. As you can see here, this person's fighting with two different versions of his self-talk, the negative and the positive. And the reason that I want to cover this is because this can also make or break you. It is unbelievable that people don't realize that the one person that you talk to the most is yourself. And we all have that internal dialogue, and it can be your best friend or it can be your worst enemy. And a lot of people, unfortunately, have a lot more negative self talk than they do positive. So you need to develop this relationship with yourself. Treat yourself like you would treat a close friend or family member. The same way that if somebody close to you made a mistake, you would be understanding. And instead of treating them like shit, you try to find a way for them to, you know, correct their actions or head in the right direction, is the same way that you should treat yourself. And this is exactly what halts a lot of people's journeys. We have a lot of people, and I struggle with this myself, this I can't mentality. The reason I was overweight majority of my life is because I always said, I can't eat healthy. I can't do this. I can't do cardio. I could never be this healthy. I could never not eat cookies. I could never do this. And as soon as you utter those words, either physically out loud or mentally, you're kind of setting yourself up. So really, really practice this. Something that I saw was really, really helping me is journaling, whether it be writing, or you could do kind of like voice memo style and speak it out loud, or you know, therapy. You need to get it out of your head. Your thoughts can really make or break you, like I said before. And if you have a lot of negative stuff going on up there, you need to get out of your system. Talk about it. Talk with yourself about it in the form of journaling or kind of voice memoing. But we need to shift that mindset to, you know, instead of I can't, it can be, you know, maybe I can't right now, but I know if I keep trying, I will, right? I will be able to. I will be able to as long as I keep practicing. And hopefully you guys have seen a little bit of this. I've had, you know, a lot of people just really didn't believe that they can do this journey at first, and we have a lot of people making great, great progress. So then, you know, last thing, I did throw a couple quotes on here. I'm a huge fan of NF, and he had some really good quotes that always stick out to me. Every day you get up and think that you'll never be great, you'll never be great. Not because you're not, but the hate will always find a way to cut you up and murder your faith. You need to have faith in yourself. You need to believe in yourself. I'll harp on it once again. None of us are perfect. Not even me, not your favorite social influencer on Instagram. No one is perfect. We all struggle with ups and downs. But at the end of the day, you need to have that positive self talk and just keep moving forward. And then another one, it's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't believe in you, why would you expect anybody else that's around you to? You need to start with believing in yourself before you can look for that external validation and belief, guys. It all starts with the mind. As soon as whatever your mind believes, your body will just follow. So if you believe that you can't do something, your body's just going to also believe that. And that's it. I didn't finish this one. Embrace the journey, guys. So, um, really shift your mindset from hyper fixating on the end goal and check the boxes. Check the boxes every day and understand that the journey is the most beautiful part. A lot of people realize that the end goal is, so for example, when I got super lean last year for my photo shoot, I, you know, you get to that point and then you realize just how beautiful the journey was and just how much you can learn from it. Take it day by day. one step at a time. As long as you're heading in the right direction, mistakes, setbacks, injuries, whatever it may be, sickness, vacation, work, stuff will come up no matter what, guys. And you need to understand that perfection does not exist. So take that, take those setbacks, learn from them, adjust, adapt, and pivot if you need to. Pivot your plan, never pivot your goal. And just embrace it, man. Take it day by day and understand that it's a beautiful journey. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, Jordan, what's up, dude?
Yo,
Did you have any questions, bro?
nah, man, I just came to listen. Great stuff.
Yeah, man. Jordan's a client that's been kicking ass every fucking day. Every time we do check-ins, you're looking better and better. So keep it up, dude. And I'm sure that you've probably experienced some of this yourself, man. If I'm not wrong.
100%. And I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you helping me and guiding me.
Yeah, of course, dude. All right. I think that covers everything today. I kind of broke it up into a couple different topics, just because mindset is huge. And I'll harp on it over and over again. If you don't have the right mindset, it's almost impossible to get the goals that you're looking to achieve. So lean into the new identity that you want to create. Okay. Lean into it. You might not be there yet, but over time, you will get there. And if you tell yourself and live by the identity that you want to achieve and just implement the process, the outcomes will come. The outcomes will come. I guarantee that. The next thing we did, the flat tire. It's just all or nothing mentality. All or nothing mentality, 99% of the time will get you nothing. So consistency will always be perfection. Just keep showing up, keep getting the reps in, keep doing what you know you're supposed to do. Setbacks will happen. It doesn't mean that you should completely derail all the progress that you've made just because a little setback happens. And then community, make sure you find supportive community. You can set a accountability partner with your wife, your girlfriend, sister, brother, friends, whatever it may be. If you join the Silverback Strength Squad, we have a lot of clients out here that are holding each other accountable, or I'll hold you accountable myself. So just find somebody that can hold you accountable and surround yourself with the people that you would like to emulate, right? That are on the same path as you. And then the last thing we covered was that negative self-talk will break your progress. Stay positive. Understand that you're not perfect. Nobody is. And you just got to keep heading in the right direction, guys. Sweet. And that's how you build that champion mentality, that mindset. Let's keep getting after it. I appreciate you coming in here, Jordan. I appreciate everybody that's going to watch this. So, yeah, there's more to come. All right, I'm going to stop this.